today we can start the theory of the firm under perfect competition. Okay, in last class we studied about this supply, demand, all these things we studied in previous chapters. We know what is profit maximization. The main aim of a producer or a firm is profit maximization. Means from whatever he is producing from that product, he need to get maximum profit. That one will be the aim of a firm. Okay, then in last lesson we read about supply curve and how we can derive supply curve and market supply curve. All these things we studied. Now we can define what is perfect competition. Okay, it is a market environment. Okay, perfect competition means it is we know what is market, where selling and buying happening, that place we are calling as market. Okay, their market environment which the firm functions, and in that environment some conditions are there. If that conditions are satisfying, then we can call it as perfect competition. Okay, then what are the features of the perfect competition? First one, the market consists of large number of buyers and sellers. In perfect competition, there will be large number of buyers and sellers. Means lot of buyers will be there, lot of sellers also will be there. Okay, then next point, each firm produces and sells homogeneous product. The product of one firm cannot be differentiated from the product of any other firm. We know we are using different data of Reliance, Jio, Airtel, Vodafone, like the different companies' product we are using, but all these products are same. We are using for calls or data. These things we are using for same purpose. They are giving same product from different companies. Like that, here also, in perfect competition, each firm produces and sells homogeneous product. If you are taking Airtel company or Idea company, these companies are providing same product. Okay, calls or unlimited calls or unlimited data or data, like that, same product they are providing. Then another feature, we know lot of buyers is there, lot of sellers also is there. We know lot of sellers are there, like that, lot of buyers also is there. Then it is different, means it is difficult to calculate, means we cannot differentiate this product from each another. From it will be difficult to analyze each product of each firm. Okay, entry into the market as well as exit from the market are free for firms. Means whenever they need to come to market, they can come and they can sell the product, and whenever they need to exit, they can left that market. Okay, that one is the market condition. If we are taking another product like what we can take, see, like biscuit or like that product, we know biscuit is different companies are producing different types of biscuit. Okay, then whenever they need to sell, they can sell that product. If they don't want to sell now, they can leave that firm. Okay, then information, next one is information is perfect. They are giving perfect information. These are the main features of the perfect competition. Then first one is the market consists of large number of buyers and sellers. Second one, each firm produces homogeneous product. Homogeneous means same product. Okay, homogeneous and heterogeneous. Heterogeneous means is different. Okay, homogeneous means same product they are selling. Then third feature is entry into the market as well as exit from the market are free for firms. Next one, information is perfect. Okay, Then the existence of large number of buyers and sellers means that each individual buyer or seller is very small to compared to the size of the market. Means there will be large number of buyers. That one is the main feature. Then next one, homogeneous product. Homogeneous product means it's identical. That product will be identical. Then a buyer can choose to buy from any firm in the market and she gets the same product. Okay. Then next one, free entry and exit. It is easy for firms enter the market as well as leave it. Okay. The condition is essential for the large number of firms to exist. If entry was difficult or restricted, the number of firms in the market could be small. Okay, if any restrictions are there, or if you need to start selling of this product, you need to keep some reserve like this. Some conditions are there, means it will be difficult for firms. Okay, perfect information implies that all buyers and all sellers are completely informed about price, quality and other relevant details about the product as well as the market. Means they will get, means buyers will get complete information regarding price, quality and relevant details. This one is the another feature. Then another important feature of a characteristic of a perfect competition is price taking behavior. It is important, price taking behavior. Why that price taking behavior is coming? A price taking firm believes that if sets a price above the market price, it will be unable to sell any quantity of the good that it produce. Means we know different telecom companies are there. We know Jio now selling in less rate. Okay, their product they are selling in less rate. Then normally what people will do, people will buy that product, everyone will go for Jio. Okay, then others also forcefully, they also need to reduce their price. Okay, otherwise what will happen, people will buy another product. Okay, that reason they cannot choose their own price. Okay, whatever is there in market, that price they need to choose. That is the condition. Okay, then as a buyer, what we are doing, which product have less price? Okay, if 3 products are there, 3 products also have same quality and all other things, then which one have less price, we will buy that less price product. Okay, that is the attitude of a buyer. We know this buyer is a rational person, and what he will do, which product is less price, that one he will buy. Okay, then force automatically what they can do, they need to reduce the price, otherwise very difficult to sell their product. Okay, that reason perfect competition market have a behavior of price taking. Okay, then price, if it is price is greater than or equal to the market price, then only that seller can exist in that market. Okay, then main condition or main behavior of the perfect competition is price taking. Okay, here one example is there. Let us start with a situation where each firm in the market charges the same price. Suppose now a certain firm raises the price above the market price, then what will happen? What will do people? What they will do? They will switch their purchase to other firms. Okay, then their demand will reduce for this product and they will choose another firms. Then automatically what they will do? They will reduce their price. Okay, then in perfect market condition, perfect competition, it is not possible to fix the price exceeding the market price. Okay, they can fix the price within the market price. Okay, then this is the main features of the perfect competition. These 4 points are very important. Okay, these are the main features of the perfect competition, and price taking is the main behavior of the perfect competition.